Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome back. Either way, it's great to have you here. So for today, it is a sneaker unboxing, and trust me, I do have a lot of sneaker unboxing and reviews for you. So definitely stay tuned to the channel and the blog CH.IPlifestyle.com, right? Just for more reviews and unboxings coming your way very shortly, I hope. But without wasting any more time, let's bring out the sneakers. So as you can tell here, right, this is a nice, it's a little dirty, but it's a nice white and green box, right? This is, as you can see over here in French, idealiste. I believe that's idealistic in English, right? But this is the 237 box. This is a special collaboration, and the reason why it's in French is because it's in collaboration with the French streetwear band called Casablanca, right? As you can see over here, right? And this is really dope. This is not really a high pipe sneaker, right? And I think overall, right, like we'll definitely see once you see what's inside this box, right? But nonetheless, to me, it really caught my eye. I think it's perfect for this summer, especially spring to summer, right? But I'll definitely bring them out, but I just wanted to show you the box, right? Kind of minimalistic, right? Simple, but I like the fact that it's in French over here because it really kind of ties into the brand. And this brand has been collaborating with New Balance a lot recently, and it's been doing really well, so definitely want to bring these out. But like I said, it's a little dirty from the box. I don't really mind it, right? But I think it's because it's been on sale, right? And we'll definitely get into that in just a moment, but let's just unbox these, right? So as you can see, green underlid, right? That's a nice touch. In terms of the packaging paper, nothing too special, right? You do see over here just like the New Balance logo, right? But you also see, right, the sneakers over here. This is pretty dope, right? And yeah, it actually comes in with some extra laces with some gold tips. Super nice. I do like that, right? But overall, we'll get into the details, right, and just more about this in a little bit, right? But let me just bring out the other sneaker as well. Here we go. So as stated before, this sneaker is a special collaboration between New Balance and Casablanca. Casablanca is, I don't know if it's really considered a streetwear brand. I've heard people say that before, but I think it's more on the high end. And the way that they position themselves is more so of, you know, luxury meets leisure wear, right? And they're really kind of trying to kind of find the middle of that. And, you know, in terms of what I read, the Casablanca founder, C.H.I.P, I do apologize if I'm butchering that name completely, but you know, the way he was talking about it, like he's French and Moroccan, right? So he kind of really combines everything. So there's a lot of cool concepts that they have, and I believe it's very like tennis inspired, right? But just kind of make it more fashionable, you know, make it more modern, right? And just kind of have these nice prints as well to go along with it. So that's why I really liked it, because I really enjoyed the monogram print that they had. I think it's really beautiful and stands out. Some people really don't like that. You know, ask people on social media as well, right? Some people I know, right? And you know, they gave in their 2 cents, right? And not a lot of people were feeling these, but nonetheless, I do, right? And I just kind of like the overall vibe of it, right? There's a lot of different contrasts going on, but it's still subtle, right? And it's very kind of spring summery. And I think this can pair with a lot of different outfits as well. And I'm actually kind of surprised because this silhouette was sitting for a long time, and I actually grabbed this from SSENSE, you know, and I grabbed a lot of sneakers from SSENSE, a lot of clothing as well, right? And if you missed out on SSENSE, right, definitely check the link in the description, because unfortunately these have sold out by now, but I believe they still have the GR version of the 237, right, which is New Balance's latest line. And with New Balance, right, the 327 was kind of like a really popular, like, you know, kind of like the GR sneaker of the year, I would say, of 2020, right? And I don't think they really expected that, right? Because I think they actually had this ready to go for like 2021, but you know, this hasn't really been doing as well as the 327, right? And this collaboration, right, like this specific silhouette has been sitting for a while, but you know, I was able to grab it, I think around 30% off. Of course, the details will be on the blog post review. I can see where they're coming from in terms of the 70s inspired look. I can definitely see that, right? Just kind of with like the different materials up here, right? Like you kind of see like all across the upper, right, the different materials. So I definitely see that, and I just kind of see like the different elements of the sneaker, right, from the chunky midsole, right, to even this outsole, right, it's so rugged, but it's like wavy, right, and there's like a nice kind of New Balance like throughout. That's really what you see with any 237s, and I'm pretty sure they had this last ready like for a while. They just didn't expect the 327 to do as well as it did. But of course, for this specific sneaker, right, you're gonna have stuff that are not going to be seen in other 237 models, especially the GR versions. So let's get into that. First of all, it comes with green laces. I'm not going to swap these because I really like the contrast. I think it's perfect for spring summer, right? But it does have the additional white laces. I don't think the GR versions do come with additional laces. I highly doubt that they do. But what I really like is kind of like the tongue over here, right? It's really like the vintage kind of nylon. It kind of reminds me of like Nike's Tailwind more so, right? Just kind of like the way it is, right? But overall, it's really dope because you have like the Casablanca logo, right? But you kind of have like a cherry kind of leaves. I'm not too sure what exactly it is. I'm gonna like pull it up to the camera just in case you can't see it properly. And of course, the detailed photos will be on CH.lifestyle.com. But nonetheless, I do kind of like that throughout the upper, right? And it just kind of works well. You kind of have this suede over here, right? It's kind of all over the upper over here, right? And then you have the monogram print. I believe like this is like a nylon kind of material, right? But this is absolutely beautiful, right? Like just kind of like the whole interlocking designs, right? The green and the pink, right? With the beige, right? Like it just works, right? Once again, it's contrast, but not a lot. And it's all relatively the same of light colors, yet it still kind of pops. And then over here, right, you do have inside the mesh, right? I think that's really comfortable and it comes in clutch for the summer, right? But I really like, you know, just kind of inside the sock liner, right? Just kind of like the New Balance logo, right? It's in pink over here, right? It's just kind of like a nice thing to see when you are stepping into this. But yeah, like the whole New Balance, the big N logo, it's in beige and pink, and I think this looks really well, right? It just kind of goes overall with the theme. It's consistent with the colors, right? Kind of all light colors, yet it still has a good pop to it. And overall, right, like I'm really impressed by the materials because I think it's really simple, right? And the price point of the 237s are not bad at all. But overall, I really like the whole rubber midsole and outsole, right? I think it's definitely something that kind of stands out on its own, right? But also kind of like just elevates the whole sneaker itself, right? So that's why it kind of stands out compared to the other silhouettes, right? And especially if you are looking for like a budget sneaker, I think this is definitely dope. And we'll get into pricing in just a moment, but in terms of the overall design and upper, I think this is really well done. And like I said, I can't wait to rock this very shortly. So these sneakers originally retail for $240 Canadian. However, I only paid $142 Canadian. And the reason why is because this sneaker, for some reason, it's sad compared to the other ones. And the reason why it's $240 is because it's marked up because of the collaboration with Casablanca. Anytime New Balance and Casablanca actually collaborate, it often sells out immediately. So for some reason, this, that, and of course, it got marked down in pricing. And I took advantage of that. And frankly, you should too. Because with SSENSE, right, like you're not going to get these prices and variety anywhere else. And this is not a sponsored post or video by SSENSE, right? Like I actually have affiliate links, of course. However, like this is not sponsored. I genuinely do really like their customer service. I like their product offerings and everything like that, right? So the fact of the matter is that you can get a really dope collab sneaker, right? But overall, just kind of like the aesthetic and everything, I think it really does well, and you can't really get that anywhere else but SSENSE. So definitely stay tuned for more videos because I have some sneakers from SSENSE. I have some clothing from SSENSE that I want to show you guys, right? And if you do need assistance in terms of like how to purchase, how to navigate, right, definitely hit me up on Instagram or Facebook at C.H.I.P Lifestyle, right? I'm more than happy to help you out. And if you are interested about purchasing this sneaker or any other sneaker, I do want to talk about how these fit. I went with the true to size, which is a size 11, and I think these fit really good, right? I like the comfort level of it. I feel like I can get away with a 10.5, and I do have more of a wide feet. So definitely keep that into consideration. So that being said, I think going true to size is probably your safest bet. So in conclusion, just because not everyone bought the sneaker, not because it's super hyped, doesn't make this less of a dope sneaker. I really like the retro fit. I really like the monogram print, right? And overall, I mentioned it before, perfect for spring, summer. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, but I'm definitely looking forward to taking more pictures with these, right? So stay tuned on chiplifestyle.com and on Instagram and Facebook at chiplifestyle. Make sure you give a follow over there. And lastly, your support does go a long way. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button, give a like, and of course share it to anyone else who might enjoy it. And until the next video, peace.